everyone, and welcome back to Top Notes by A. Today I want to share 10 fragrances in my collection that gives me that clean girl, fresh, soapy, fresh out of the shower kind of feel. So if you guys are interested to find out which 10 fragrances in my collection that gives me that clean girl aesthetic, stay tuned and find out. The first fragrance that I want to share with you guys is by JLo, and this is JLo Still. This fragrance is white floral, it's green, it has Earl Grey tea in it, it has white pepper, it also has mandarin orange, it has some apple in it, it has iris, so it's powdery. It's so fresh when you smell it. It feels like you just did your laundry or you just step out of the shower. It's not overpowering, it's not beast mode, it's just so subdued. It goes very well with my outfit, to tell you the truth. I love this fragrance if I'm wearing this top right here. It's just so elegant, right? It's fresh. It's like you had just stepped out of the shower kind of feel. That's what this fragrance gave me. Moving on. The next fragrance that I will talk about in this clean girl aesthetic fragrance list that I have for you guys is by Dolce & Gabbana, and this is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense, but the original light blue will also do. This opens with lemon, it has Granny Smith apple, it has jasmine in it. Very fresh, very refreshing. Ooh, there is something about this fragrance. Even though there is something screechy to me, sometimes I still crave this fragrance. It's so good. The proof is in the pudding. Like, I'm not joking, I love this fragrance. I lost the cap when I went to Ghana last year, and I've been asking my mom to look for it for me, but you know, as screechy as sometimes this fragrance, you know, gives me, I still love it. The lemon, the Granny Smith apple, there is something seriously effervescent, like something fizzy about this fragrance. It's so good, it lasts, but it's not overpowering at all. This fragrance is very fresh, very nice smelling fragrance. And when I was compiling my list of fragrances that gives me that clean, soapy, fresh out of the shower, fresh out of the laundry, you know, your clothes out of the laundry feel and aesthetic, I'm like, definitely Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue has to make the list. So I put it on the list. Moving on. Next fragrance that I will talk about is by Narciso Rodriguez, and this is Fleur Musk. So this has rose in it. Oh my god, it's powdery. It's so floral, but not strong. It's not heavy, right? It's just light and hairy. That's what this fragrance gives me. It's floral, it has pink pepper, it has peony, it has patchouli, but once again, the patchouli in this fragrance, it's not the main guest. You know, the rose and the peony takes over everything. I think the patchouli is there just to, you know, hold everything together and, you know, gives it and of course it has the musk that, you know, push it up, but the rose is floral. It's very beautiful, it's very hairy, you know, it feels like you just step out of the shower and, you know, you spray this on, you are good to go. Very powdery for me, very floral, very light fragrance that if you're going for that clean girl aesthetic, Narciso Rodriguez Fleur Musk would definitely, you know, get the assignment. This will definitely get the assignment that you assigned to it. Moving on. Next on the list of fragrances that gives me that clean girl, fresh out of the shower, fresh laundry, your bed is freshly made kind of feel is by Isamiyaki. Rest in peace, Isamiyaki. And this is Isamiyaki Le New Day Isa. I hope I pronounce it right. I could never pronounce this, but this, it's so floral, it's fresh, it's ozonic, it's aquatic. This fragrance has lotus, it has lemon, not lemon, it has melon, it has freesia, it has rose water, it also has tuberose, sandalwood, and amber. This is a very fresh fragrance, and this fragrance lasts. It's not loud at all, but this fragrance lasts. I've worn this fragrance even though I did not add this fragrance to my August fragrance list, and I've been using most of the fragrance on that August tray, but I wore this twice on a row for bed. And this fragrance, I woke up, I slept for like 6 hours, I woke up and this fragrance was still everywhere, not just in my clothes but on my skin. I can still, you know, smell it. So it's not loud, but it lasts. It's fresh, it's floral, it's ozonic, like I said, it's aquatic. You know, there is something refreshing and light and hairy about this fragrance, and I've been using it for a while now. I haven't mentioned it on this channel, but I have been using this fragrance, especially when I'm going to work at night, and of course when I'm going to bed. And I should have added this to my August tray, but I will add it to my September tray. Okay, moving on. The next fragrance that I will talk about that gives me that clean girl aesthetic is by Calvin Klein, and this is Calvin Klein Woman. This fragrance, what can I say? It's citrus, it's musky, it's fresh, it's ambery. This fragrance has lemon, it has cassis, it has pink pepper, it has raspberry, it has orange blossom peony, it has rose, ambroxan, musk. Oh, this is very, very nice smelling fragrance. When I tell you this fragrance is white floral, when I tell you this fragrance is musky, when I tell you this fragrance is fruity, it is, but not overpowering. This is a very fresh fragrance. It's very fresh, fruity, floral fragrance, very elegant, very womanly fragrance, and it's appropriate for all weather. You know, you can wear this to work. You know, all these fragrances that I have mentioned can be worn to work. You can wear it to church. If you want that clean, you just step out of the shower. If you want people to know you by, you know how there are some people that they only wear white, like Lisa Ray only wear white. These are fragrances associated with Lisa Ray, somebody that always, you know, she likes that clean look. I can associate this fragrance with that person. So if you are that person or you want to become that person, any of these fragrances would do. It's not like projectile that when you step, before you even step in the room, it will announce you. But when you are in the room, all these fragrances, you know, people will know you by. They will be like, oh, Amanda is here. You know, she always has that elegant, clean, soapy, fresh fragrances. So this is Calvin Klein Woman, and Calvin Klein Woman would definitely get the assignment. And this you can spray all day, every day. You can overspray it and you will not choke anybody. You can overspray this fragrance. I'm gonna be layering. You can overspray this fragrance and you will not choke anybody. This, you can wear it anytime. Like I always say, wear what you want to wear, when you want to wear, how you want to wear it. This fragrance can do it all. This fragrance gets it. This fragrance understands the assignment that you give it. This fragrance, you know, check all the boxes that you want it to check. So don't sleep on Calvin Klein Woman. I move on. Next fragrance that I will talk about that gives you that clean girl aesthetic is also by actually no, this is by Kenneth Cole, and this is Kenneth Cole White. Kenneth Cole White, I was telling a friend a couple of weeks ago that if I was getting married again, my fragrance to get married will actually be Kenneth White or Madison Avenue from Bond number 9 or Tiziana Terenzi Ville. But these three fragrances and Kenneth White, it's in it's in the running for fragrances that I will be choosing if I'm getting married again, which I will be renewing my vows, who knows, very soon. So Kenneth White, it's powdery, it's floral, it's sweet, it has vanilla, it has amber, it has plum, it has freesia. This fragrance has lily of the valley, it has mandarin orange. It's a very beautiful, elegant fragrance, and it's clean. It's powdery, it's vanillic. This fragrance gives you that vibes. Seriously, if you are a clean girl and you want that clean girl aesthetic, come on, Kenneth White. Even look at the bottle. It suits that clean girl aesthetic. The bottle suits it. Next on the list is from Banana Republic, and this is Gardenia and Cardamom. This fragrance is white floral. It has, of course, cardamom. It has gardenia. It has ylang ylang. It has driftwood. It also has amber. Very beautiful, very elegant fragrance. Very clean, fresh smelling, aromatic smelling fragrance. Very beautiful, very elegant, inexpensive too fragrance. You can get this from Bellington Coat Factory. That is where I got this fragrance. I know So Avant-Garde carries Banana Republic fragrances, but for me, for what this fragrance is, find it in the rack store. It's been doing well for me. It's been lasting. So if you want it, actually find it from like TJ Maxx, Bellington Coat Factory. But if you're placing an order from So Avant-Garde, then you can check if they have this one that is called Gardenia and Cardamom. Very fresh, very aromatic smelling fragrance that gives you that clean girl, soapy, fresh out of the shower kind of aesthetic. Moving on. Next on the fragrance list that gives me that clean girl aesthetic is by JLo, and this is Miami Glow. This fragrance has neroli, it has orange blossom, it also has grapefruit, it has jasmine, it has musk, sandalwood, it has vanilla and amber in it. It's soapy for me. This fragrance is one of the most soapy, it's one of the soapy fragrances that I have in my collection. I don't know where the soapiness is coming from, but it gives me that you just step out of the shower, you bathe with like a soap, you bathe with a soap that has some sort of orange in it, like orange blossom or neroli in the soap, and you just step out. This is what this fragrance gives me. It's very fresh, it's very soapy, it's slightly powdery also, so it's very appropriate for bed, it's appropriate for early morning work. It actually goes very well with the outfit that I'm wearing too. So if you are going for that clean girl aesthetic, fresh out of the laundry, fresh out of the shower, soapy aesthetic, go for JLo Miami. Sorry, I love JLo Miami Glow, but this is JLo Glow. I move on. Last fragrance, the last fragrance, but definitely not the least of the bunch. It's also by Banana Republic, and this is Cyprus Cedar. This fragrance, the proof is in the pudding. I've been using this fragrance for workout. And then lately I've been using it for bed, and also when I get up early in the morning and I take my bath and I don't really have anywhere to go, I've been wearing this fragrance around the house. This fragrance, it's very fresh, very aromatic, woody smelling fragrance, but it's also clean. It's very clean, and I dropped this fragrance 2 weeks ago. I did when I did my August tray. I had all those fragrances in the August tray, and I was taking it upstairs, and everything dropped. And I ended up actually breaking my great Chanel from BDK. Guys, next on the list is by Jo Malone, and this is Lime, Basil, and Mandarin. What can I say? I think most of the Jo Malone fragrances that comes in the white bottle like this, the clear bottle, actually gives you that clean aesthetic. This is so clean. The lime, it's so fresh, it's so light, it's so effervescent, and then the orange in it, oh my god, why wouldn't you like this for that clean girl aesthetics? This actually embodies that clean girl aesthetics. Jo Malone, Lime, Basil, and Mandarin. I love this. I actually bought mine from TJ Maxx, and if you like, you can check the Jo Malone site. You can also check places like Sephora. You can get Jo Malone from Sephora. I've not seen it at Ulta, but I've seen Jo Malone at Sephora, so you can get it from Sephora. But for me, I got mine from TJ Maxx online. Since I got this, I've not seen any of the Jo Malone perfumes over there anymore, but I got this from, once again, TJ Maxx online, but you can check Sephora for it. This embodies that clean girl aesthetic. It's like you just did your laundry, or you bathed with some lemony soap, some orange lemon. It smells like a drink, like a fizzy lemon drink. Very beautiful, very clean, that aesthetic. Like, it actually also goes with this, so I'm gonna refresh with it too, and I'm gonna smell like so many different layers of fragrances today, and it's tickling my nose and I want to sneeze so bad, but I also want to finish this video. Well guys, if you have watched this and you like what you see, don't forget to thumbs up the video, leave me a subscribe, hit the notification button so you can be notified whenever I post a video. And until I see you, stay blessed, smell fabulous, and bye for now.